At International Education Link, better known as EduLink, we are an organization that helps students find places in universities when they want to study abroad. We know that when students want to study abroad, it's not an easy decision. And it's one of the most important decisions that they make in their life because it shapes their future. So the right decision at the right time is very important for students to make together with the parents, looking at what the student would like to do. We look basically at what their education level is, what their financial status is, what their lifestyle is. Where are they coming from? Their background. Are they from a more conservative background? Are they from a more town background where maybe if they go to a countryside university, they will feel out of place? Or they would want to be more in a modern environment, in a town environment. So we look at all of those things and say, we then help them to choose. Even in terms of courses, we assist them where they are not sure what they want to do. We also do psychometric assessments, which will actually enable the student to know where their strengths are. Therefore, they will be able to choose the right course that they need to do.
What's the starting point here? Where do you say, okay, I'm starting with this student today?
Well, what the student does, he goes onto our website where we have an application form. They complete their application form together with all the details in terms of academic qualifications, their budget that they have, and where they would want to study, and the program that they would like to study. They then pay a small fee for us to do the administrative aspect. What we then do after they've paid their administration fee, we then organize a virtual meeting where we will have our student advisor and our career advisor, who will then be able to sort out and agree together with the parent on what they require with the student. And thereafter, we then advise them on which best university they can go to.
So here, in terms of universities, what type of universities are we talking about?
We have we start from the very top universities, the Russell Group, if one would know it, in the UK. Those are the top universities, the more traditional universities, the Oxfords, the Durhams, all the Manchesters. Those are the top universities in the UK. Also, we have universities like the St. George's Medical School in the US, which is a top medical school in the world. But we also cover all types of universities. We have universities in North Cyprus, in the Mediterranean. We have Hungary, we have Georgia, where students can also go and do medicine at a much lesser cost than some of the top universities. We also have online programs in Malaysia where students can actually study from home without having to go there and still achieve the same qualification like those that are on campus.
And my assumption here is that somebody has to pay a token fee for this. How's the fee?
Yes, they pay online. Our admin fee is 1,950 rands. That's the initial fee that they pay for the application. But after that, when we have actually agreed on where they will need to go and identified the university, we have another fee that they pay, which is also part of the admin fee. But this fee covers the cost of the visa application, the registration fee at the university. But this fee varies from destination to destination because each university has its own charges. Each country has its own visa charges or any other charges that might be required to secure the place for the student. We then get them to start completing all the visa formalities. We apply for their visas. We make flight arrangements. We also make accommodation arrangements where they will be going. Instead of them looking for accommodation, we do that on their behalf so that we take away the hassle of having to do that.
We are told that you've assisted many students. Tell us a bit about that.
We have a lot of students around the world because we cover the whole of SADC, South Africa, Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Mozambique, Zambia. We send over 1,000 students overseas, and really for us, the experience that we have in handling student affairs gives us a very good position for us to be able to assist students in whatever financial position, in whatever educational level they have, because we also look at foundation courses for those that might not be making it straight into the university, for them to be able to proceed and make it to the university level.
What's interesting is that you actually study the mind of the kid. You actually study the background and history of these kids. Tell us more about that.
Actually, why we would want to engage the kid and the parent, we want to know the family background, because that is very important in terms of ensuring that we get the right university, which will satisfy the family. Because as you know, study at a university is a family decision. A lot of money is invested in a child's education, and therefore we would like to ensure that at the end of the day, the student gets the right level of education, which will ensure that at the end of the day, they are able to enter the job market without having to have a degree that is useless, that they will not be able to use.
Lastly, Mr. Ndlela, tell us, if somebody wants to contact you, let's say my own kid, Miss Dube, wants to contact you right now, what does he do?
Well, if Ms. Dube wants to contact me, I'm contactable on my cell, which is also on a WhatsApp number, +263 782 799 783, or on my email address, which is edulink.zimbabwe@outlook.com, all in lowercase. Or they can visit our website, www.int-edulink.co.za.
Can you repeat your phone number?
+263 782 799 783.
Give us your last word, Mr. Ndlela.
I would like to say that to students and parents, you are actually engaging the right partner that will ensure that the student at the end of the day succeeds. We want them to study, work, and succeed.